Little People, Big World. Matt's recent health scare and past medical issues explained. Little People, Big World star Matt Roloff has had quite the medical journey throughout the series. He's opened up about his struggles with addiction, navigated his divorce from Amy Roloff, and started a new life with his fiancée Karen Chandler. Matt and Amy's divorce has changed the Roloff family dynamic. Both Matt and Amy have begun dating new people, adding new people to the mix. Matt and his son Zach Roloff got into a major dispute over who would take over the Roloff farms, ending with Zach and his family moving away to Battleground, Washington. Matt has dealt with several medical issues on Little People, Big World. During an April episode of Little People, Big World Season 25, Matt and Karen opened up about his most recent health scare that shook the Roloff family. After going for a regular checkup, Matt had to undergo surgery, which he was not prepared for. Matt has a rare form of dwarfism called diastrophic dysplasia, which has contributed to his health problems. Matt has dealt with many medical problems before and during Little People, Big World. During Little People, Big World Season 25, Matt had to have surgery to widen his esophagus. In 2023, Matt went for a routine doctor's visit. At the appointment, Matt had to have an endoscopy to look at this esophagus. The procedure was scheduled because Matt was feeling like his esophagus would open and close. When doctors began the endoscopy, they found that Matt's esophagus was too big for his body and that he would have to undergo another surgery. The doctors immediately notified Karen as they thought they had perforated Matt's esophagus. Matt recalled the experience during Little People, Big World, stating, "I remember everyone being panicked. There was panic in the room." While Matt has dwarfism, the doctors found that his esophagus was the same size as an average esophagus. This forced his esophagus to become kinked. So the doctor said, "Yours is longer than your body can handle, so it's pushed to the side," Karen told Matt in a confessional moment, adding, "Poor little esophagus all crammed in there and kinked over." Nonetheless, the doctors were able to stretch out Matt's esophagus during surgery. Since Matt's most recent health scare, he seems to be doing much better. At the time, Matt took to Instagram to share that he was doing okay and only had to take a few days off. However, his post also revealed that he would need more work to be done in the future. It's unclear if Matt has undergone further treatment for his esophageal problem since his 2023 surgery. Matt has undergone several surgeries throughout his lifetime. On an episode of the podcast Reality Life with Kate Casey, Matt revealed that he had 15 corrective surgeries during his childhood. He spent a total of 700 days in the hospital as a child. Most of his surgeries throughout this time were on his limbs. Matt still uses crutches to walk and is unable to stand up straight. Because of changes in medicine, someone who was born with diastrophic dysplasia today would not have to go through as many corrective surgeries as Matt did. In 2016, Matt revealed on Little People, Big World that he could face paralysis if he did not have the required surgery. "This is serious business. I knew I was going to need surgery soon," he said on the show. "Turns out, I can't wait. It's like walking around like a time bomb. I mean, even the slightest mistake can leave me paralyzed, so it's pretty scary." Thankfully, Matt's neck surgery was successful. Matt has diastrophic dysplasia, a rare form of dwarfism. According to Johns Hopkins Medicine, diastrophic dysplasia is a genetic disorder that affects cartilage, which alters bone growth and height. It is an autosomal recessive disorder, meaning that those diagnosed with it have an abnormal gene from both parents. This form of dwarfism can cause cervical instability, scoliosis, hip/knee flexion contractures, and hip/knee degenerative changes, among other symptoms. Matt's mother, father, and sister were not born with diastrophic dysplasia, but his younger brother was. Matt's brother Sam was diagnosed with severe heart and lung problems right after he was born in 1964. His parents were unsure if they would be able to bring Sam home from the hospital, but they eventually did. Like Matt, Sam went through many medical procedures during his life. However, Sam tragically passed away in 1999 at 34 years old. Amy and Zach have the same form of dwarfism, achondroplasia, which is one of the most common. Amy is the only person in her family who has had any form of dwarfism, but Zach is the only Roloff child to have dwarfism. His twin brother Jeremy, younger brother Jacob, and sister Molly are all average in height. Amy went through a lot of bullying during her adolescence, but her dwarfism did not require her to have any surgery. Zach has had several surgeries during his life and on little people. Big world when Zach was an infant, he had a shunt placed in his brain to drain cerebrospinal fluid. In 2006, Zach experienced severe headaches and began vomiting. He was then hospitalized and had to have a 3-hour-long surgery because of a fluid buildup due to a fault with his shunt. 1 year later, in 2007, Zach also had surgery on his knees to help alleviate pain. His legs were broken, and he had a rod placed in his legs to straighten them. Zach went through a near-death experience involving his shunt in recent years. The little people. Big world star had surgery to revise his shunt again in 2023. He began experiencing migraines and checked into a hospital. Zach and his wife Tori revealed on their podcast Raising Heights with Zach and Tori that he went into an exploratory surgery almost immediately. Doctors were able to find that Zach's shunt had failed, and they began manually draining the fluid from his brain. They were able to replace the shunt, and Zach has been doing much better since. Matt and the rest of the Roloff family have been through a lot on Little People, Big World. Their reality TV show has educated viewers on dwarfism and shed light on their family dynamics throughout the year. While Matt has had several health scares, it's great that he's doing better following his most recent Little People, Big World spoilers. A stunner from Matt Roloff and Maury UG upcoming news. We have some Little People, Big World spoilers that are going to blow your mind 3 weeks ahead of the season 25 premiere of this beloved reality show. TLC has posted an official synopsis of the opening brand new episode. It will air on February 20, but you don't have to wait that long to know what you're in for. Here is the description released by the cable network. Dealing with the fallout of the farm sale going south, Matt surprises everyone when he proposes to Karen. Amy looks to bring everyone together by throwing a fundraiser on the farm. Zach and Tori's lives are turned upside down by an emergency surgery. Let's break down each of these sentences one by one. Shall we? Diaz has been well documented for well over a year now. Matt is in the center of a major family feud with his loved ones, having put 14 acres of his farm up for sale in both. Zach and Jeremy Roloff expressed extreme anger over their interpretation of this move, stating that their dad never gave them a fair chance to purchase the property themselves. At one point, Zach even blasted his dad as a manipulator and a coward. We still can't believe that. Also related to this father of 4, Matt finally proposed to Karen Chandler way back in April of last year, which goes to show just how long ago these season 25 Little People, Big World episodes were filmed. For her part, Avi Roloff married Chris Merrick in 2019. She moved away from the farm not long before this wedding, and she's been doing her best to keep her family together amid the aforementioned rift with her ex-husband. As for Tori and Zach Roloff, on February 7, 2023, Tori revealed her spouse was rushed to the hospital to undergo a vital shunt procedure. We discovered Zach's shunt is in need of repair and will have surgery in the morning. The TLC personality explained in a social media. They say it's routine surgery, but it's far from my routine, and Zach and I are nervous. Just 2 days later, Tori thankfully provided the following update. Thank you so much to everyone for the prayers that you have covered us in. We feel them in December. Meanwhile, TLC unveiled the full outline for Little People, Big World Season 25. It's been a scary 72 hours, but he is doing well and recovering. After an unexpected proposal, Matt, Roloff, and Karen Chandler excitedly look to the future while building their dream home on the farm. But the constant strain on the family makes them wonder what that future will look like. The network, as Matt prepares for his big day, his ex-wife Amy Roloff is enjoying life with her husband Chris Merrick. However, she remains unsettled by the family strife. She decides to bring the family together by hosting a fundraiser, but the big event just causes stress to rise to the surface. Meanwhile, Matt and Amy's son Zach Roloff and his wife Tori Roloff are staying busy with their 3 young kids. Then, their lives are turned upside down when Zach has to undergo emergency surgery. TLC's synopsis for the new season confirms that Zach and Tori will return for the new episodes despite rumors that they plan to leave the show. After an unexpected proposal, Matt and Karen excitedly look to the future while building their dream home on the farm. But the constant strain on the family makes them wonder what that future will look like. While Amy continues to enjoy married life with Chris, she remains unsettled by the family strife. To help bring the family together and support a cause near and dear to her, she decides to throw a fundraiser and enlists Chris, Matt, and Karen's help. Little People, Big World. New season coming to TLC in February 2024. The Roloff family is returning to TV. A new season of Little People, Big World will air in 2024, and we have all the details you need to know about when the show premieres on TLC, how to watch it, and what to expect from the new episodes. LPBD fans have waited for more than a year for new episodes of the Roloff family's reality show. But they won't have to wait much longer. Little People, Big World Season 25 will premiere Tuesday, February 20 at 9 p.m. ET on TLC. New episodes will likely also be available to stream on Max and Discovery, plus on the new season of the Roloff's long-running reality show. Family surprises and continued tension give rise to new struggles and questions. According to a synopsis from TLC, I think our time is definitely coming to a close, but we're trying to enjoy it while it's here. Tori responded in late 2022 when an Instagram follower asked how long she planned to be on TV. And in a March 2023 Instagram update, she shared that there were big changes on the horizon for her family. I'm really looking forward to all the new things that we get to do together while also saying goodbye to things we've done forever. While Zach and Tori will appear in LPBD Season 25. There's no word yet on whether they'll film more seasons beyond that. Nor has TLC confirmed if Little People, Big World will return for a 26th season. I did hear through the grapevine that they do not want to be on another season if the show were to continue, and they just want to do their own thing, Karen's son Connor told The Sun. In September 2023, I do believe, no matter whether there's a continuance or not, Zach and Tori probably will not be seen on the next season. Tori herself also hinted that she and Zach were ready to move on from Little People, Big World. We discovered Zach's shunt is in need of repair and will have surgery in the morning, the TLC personality explained in a social media post. May 2022. Let's break down each of these sentences one by one. Shall Dia Poston February 7, 2023? Tori revealed her spouse was rushed to the hospital to undergo a vital shunt procedure. Zach and Tori Roloff and their kids, according to Matt Roloff. An insider told The Sun that Matt spilled details about the next season, including possible plotlines and a wrap date. Matt invited fans to ask questions at a reading of his book, Little Lucy Big Race. A fan asked about the next season, and Matt confirmed that the Roloffs finished filming. We finished filming for season 25 back in August, he stated. However, he doesn't know the release date yet. Matt also stated that Jeremy and Jacob Roloff won't return to Little People, Big World Season 25, as they stepped away from TLC years ago. But one major plotline in the new season will revolve around Zatch's emergency brain surgery and health issues that come with dwarfism. Little people, Big World fans likely recall seeing posts about Zach Roloff entering the